a king, and every year on his birthday, he would hold the same ritual in the court. He would go out into the center of the square, and he would take a special box that he kept in a special closet, and very slowly, every morning of his birth, he would open that box, and very slowly he would take out a ruby. Every time he did, he would smile, the biggest smile. And every time he did, the people all around would smile, the biggest smile. And this would happen every year in and year out on his birthday, until one year. The king went out into the court, gathered all of the people around him, and just like he would every year, he would go into that special closet and take out that special box, and very slowly, he would open that box, and very slowly, he would take out that ruby that he cherished. This year, this time, he didn't smile. No, Zach, he saw across the entire ruby a scratch. He was furious. How could my ruby have a scratch in it? And so he called for all of the jewelers of the town, and he called for all of the artisans from countries near and far to come and fix this ruby. He waited, and months passed, and nobody came that was able to fix that ruby until one day, a little girl arrived at his door. King, I think I have a solution. And the king looked at her. How are you, a little girl, going to fix my ruby? But he said, there's no one else to do it, and so of course I'll give you a chance. And she said, the only thing I need is a little privacy. I need to take this home with me, and all I need is from you is enough food and drink to eat and drink while I do my work. And he said, of course. Anything for you, anything to fix my ruby. And so the days passed, and the people gathered around the little girl's house, and the king waited growingly impatiently till one day the girl's front door opened, and she emerged with that special box. And so the king gathered, and all of the people behind him, and she says, King, I think I have a solution. So she reached for that special box, and just like the king did every day on his birthday, he opened that box really slowly. She did. She pulled out that ruby and gave it to the king, made the king smile. When he saw that ruby, when he looked for that scratch, he noticed that that little girl turned that scratch into a rose. A lesson for us as we gather here on this special day of Shabbat, when for 6 days, from Sunday through Friday, we wrestle and we struggle and we see only the scratches on the surface of God's most precious ruby, that of creation. Here on Shabbat, with the appropriate attention and the kavanah, the intention, to see the beauty that is all around us. Let us celebrate Shabbat together and rejoice with our prized ruby.